What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you're subscribed so you know what's going on in the world of tech. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers, kinda. We're about 4,000 away. I'm almost at about 96,000 right now. So if you're not subscribed and you watch my videos, let's get it there together. It's a team effort, right? I can't do it without you. And I guess you can't do it without me, I guess, if I didn't make videos, whatever. Anyways, thank you so much if you're a subscriber, you support the channel, and you watch the video. So thank you so much for doing that stuff. We have a couple of news stories today, interesting stuff, and a handful of questions. So let's dive into the tech news. First, our first story of the day has to do with the iPad Pro. We'll be quick about it for all you Samsung fans, don't worry. But obviously this would be a big competitor to the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra. And this is what we're looking at for the new Apple 2022 iPad Pro. A larger battery to get better battery life, that's fantastic. Faster MagSafe than the iPhone, meaning it's gonna be able to MagSafe charge, which is their kind of wireless charging solution on the back of that device. iPhone 13-like camera module, very, very cool. So you'll be able to take nice photos just like you can with the iPhone 13 and videos with that. New chipset, so it's probably going to be the M2. They were using the M1 on the iPad Pros this year. You're looking at the M2, I should say, for the iPad Pro 2022. And then some other iPad tidbits. Apple's testing even larger iPad models, notch being considered but unlikely for 2022. So very interesting stuff coming out for the iPad Pro. With that said, let's jump into the second story. And as you can see from the headline, this one, very, very interesting. If you're a Galaxy S22, S22 Plus, or S22 Ultra, from the front to the back, all of the glass is gonna be Gorilla Glass Victus Plus. You like that little wrap I threw in there? So Gorilla Glass Victus Plus, the strongest glass available from Gorilla Glass Company, will be on the front, the back, and all around. S22, 22 Plus, 22 Ultra. That part didn't rhyme, but still, you get the drift. Get ready for it, guys. Next is all about the Galaxy Tab S8, S8 Plus, S8 Ultra. Complete specs, guys. Get ready for this, because I know a lot of you are gonna be getting these tablets. So let's just dive right into it. So first of all, you can see it's broken into 3 columns, but sometimes there's just information that goes all the way across, meaning it covers all 3 tablets. But you can see the display, 11-inch LTPS TFT, and then a 12.7-inch Super AMOLED, and then a 14.6 Super AMOLED for the S8 Plus and the S8 Ultra. It's funny, I thought the S8 Ultra, S8 Plus was gonna be LCD, but I'm glad to see that it's Super AMOLED. That's great, great news. Resolution, it's gonna be basically the same across the board. Obviously, as higher as you get to the bigger screens, but still, they're basically kind of 2K plus, or 2K resolutions on there. All of them are running around 120 hertz. Software is going to be Android 12 One UI 4.1. They're all going to run the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor, which is great news for across the world, and performance. Graphics, the Qualcomm Adreno 730. RAM, so you can see you're gonna get 8 gigs of RAM at the most on the S8 and S8 Plus, or 128 or 256 gigs of storage, plus micro SD card expansion, so you can add micro SD card expansion on there. If you get a Tab S8 Ultra, you can get 8 or 16 gigs of RAM, and then storage 128 or 512 gigs of storage plus micro SD. I'm still aiming to get the Tab S8 Ultra, and I think I'm gonna get the one with 16 gigs of RAM and 512, unless it's like $1 million. Connections, you're gonna get USB-C 3.2 Gen 1, fast charging at the bottom there, Wi-Fi AX, Wi-Fi Direct, Bluetooth 5.2, GPS, all the bells and whistles that you'd expect. Sensors, kind of the same thing, the accelerometers, fingerprint sensors on all 3, gyrus sensors, geomagnetic sensors, Hall sensor, brightness sensor, face recognition on all 3 as well. And then some special stuff, and again, this is across the board, S Pen handwriting recognition and air gestures. There's a child mode on here, so you can block your children out from the bad stuff of the internet and the world. Wireless DeX, fast charge, data, security knocks, and Corning Glass 5 on there. Audio, you're gonna get, and this is the same on all 3 of them. 4 speakers, they call it quadruple speaker. Stereo, Dolby Atmos integrated microphone as well, again across the board on all 3 of those tablets. Main camera will be a dual camera, 13 megapixel, and then a 6 megapixel ultra wide, and yeah, that's that. And then the front cam is going to be a 12 megapixel webcam function, and then the dual cam is the 12 megapixel as well. You can use that for webcam. So batteries across the board, 8,000, 10,090, and then 11,200. And then you can see the size and the weight, but these are beefy, big boys, specced out. Probably going to be expensive too. We talked about prices recently, the tablets, but I'm looking forward to it, and I hope they have a great, and it sounds like they are because that's what the rumors are saying, a great keyboard case. You can probably hear my dog barking, but don't worry about her, because your question of the day is, are you buying one of the Galaxy Tab S8 tablets? Which one? Why? Let me know in the comments down below. Spec that thing out. Let me know which one you're going to get. I right now plan on the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra 512 with 16 gigs of RAM. And with that said, let's get into the Q&A portion of the video and drop that beam. First question comes from New York's finest. Will the S22 Ultra case work on the Note 20 Ultra? Doubt it. I would say no. New York's finest. If I buy the S22 Ultra and drop it and the screen cracks, will Samsung replace it if I have insurance? If so, how much is the insurance? Insurance is probably going to be $11.99 per month. If you break the screen and you have the insurance, yes, they'll replace it. Even if you don't have insurance, they'll replace it. They'll just charge you more than what they would if you didn't have the insurance. Shajil Shazad, when do you think they will release Android 12L? And do you think the Z Fold, Z Flip support Android 12 get exclusive, or do you think all phones will get it? Tablet just get more features. So it's going to come out for a lot of devices. If I remember correctly, and I'm drawing a blank, I know Samsung didn't do the beta of it, but I believe it's still coming out for their Z phones, Z Fold and Z Flip phones. And then what was your other question about when is it coming out? I would guess probably sometime early of this quarter. I would guess February or March. Wanhu Choi says, if S22 series comes with Snapdragon Gen 1, how do you think they will handle the overheating issue that is happening with the chip? Because I saw some videos say that the 8 Gen 1 chip is having a heat issue. What do you think? Thanks. I kind of talked about it the other day. I'm not that surprised due to the fact that these things are getting faster and don't have fans and all that. So what are they going to do? They'll clock it down so that it doesn't run at peak performance and it doesn't overheat, which at the end of the day, your phone will probably still run really well. It just might not run as well as maybe another phone that is letting it run to its max. Mustafa Ahmed, hi Greg, very good news. Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. Will the S22 Ultra now, do you think it will increase the S22 series price? We talked about the prices. They are increasing by about $100 across the board. New York's finest, which one of your phones will you trade in for the S22 Ultra? I will be trading in my S21 Ultra. And that was your questions for today. I didn't answer one, I think, from Howard Osborne because I already talked about it completely in this story. So there you guys go. Thanks for your questions, though. If you have a question, leave it in the comments down below with the word question, and we'll see you down the road.